It's good. It's just us today, guys. You know what I mean? Just us. It's good. Sometimes I want to, have a little me time. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that.
We should all take opportunities to, again, reflect with ourselves. That's why we do this. So, we're back. Glad you guys are here watching. If you're watching at home, thank you. Man to my left, before I go any further, gotta introduce the man to my left, my voice of reason, James Webb.
What up?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much, dude. Same old. A little sunburn from yesterday.
Oh yeah, you were out here
playing some softball with these kids out there.
Oh man, James is trying to get to the league.
Man, I'm just trying to get outside.
Trying to be in the show.
Ends,
yeah, it is.
It's about to be like second wave, like
Jesus.
Everything's shutting down forever.
Yeah.
You gotta get it while you can.
This is
dude.
so necessary, dude. Yeah, I took a new little like volunteer gig so I could like be outside, in the garden and shit like that.
Gardening.
Yeah.
What's the gig?
It's like a little community garden situation. I get to go out, move.
That rules, dude.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I told you I wasn't joking when I said I need to know how to work the land. All right.
You're gonna have to grow your own food in a minute,
bro. I legit. We have a lime tree in the back. We do. We about to. Yeah, your boy is about to legit get a lime tree growing.
Is that where you go pray every day in front of the lime tree?
Hey man, I gotta focus. I gotta get my chi right. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That's what I gotta do. I get out there though, and I do think that's important though. All jokes aside, I'm thinking like, especially with where things are going, a lot's changing. I know we are moving to a more like virtual world, a more delivery, all that stuff, because we can't have contact and everything. But I've seen the Book of Eli way too many times, bro.
Oh, shit.
I've seen it, bro. What was all y'all watching The Walking Dead for, right? It stopped being about the zombies. It was about communities starting from scratch. Okay, that's I'm telling you, man. You need to know this stuff, bro. I need to. So that's my motivation behind it. Also, it's something new. I did restaurants before, man. I worked in restaurants since I was in high school. I'm talking.
Is this a nice change of pace, being outside with nature and shit?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's good. It's something new for me. Something that I can, I feel like, whatever I learn here, I can do other things with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's something I can build off of, and it's necessary. It's something people need to know about. So that's why I'm doing it, man. That's what's got me out here. You all should have that. We all should have that. I'm telling you. He's not joking. All right. Summer's gonna run out. Won't be able to be outside. You're just gonna be back in your house.
November is coming, bro.
Winter is coming. Dude, I'm telling you, it is not a game. All right. I remember. So this is. The whole point of me starting this show was because I went into this last winter quarantine with no plan. All right. And then shit just started happening, and I was like, well, I died. You know what I mean? Like, that is realized pretty quick. You know what I mean? Like, a dire situations, what teaches you real quick. Extreme situations teaches you real quick. Like, do you know what? Do you have what it takes to survive out here? You know what I mean? And I mean, I got through. Don't get me wrong, I got through. I'm not saying that it's hopeless or it's gonna be hopeless. People shouldn't feel like that. I don't think you guys should feel like it's gonna be a hopeless situation, but we all should look for ways to, prepare ourselves for, emergencies. You know what I mean?
The
inevitable, bro. Because it's gonna be on us.
Thanos is coming.
Thanos is coming, bro. He is. He's on the way. All right. He sees it. Got that 6 Infinity Stone. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's just over here.
Not yet. He doesn't. That's Trump 2020. Is the 6th one?
Jesus Christ.
Coronavirus was what? The Mind Stone.
We are gonna be out here, guys. Okay. I want you to know. I hope you feel like you could trust me. All right. Because no matter what, we gonna be telling you this truth, baby. Like, honestly, I really do want to make the news, man. I think that's a real.
Now, what does that mean? Tell the people what that means.
It's a real venture that I want to take on, because I had been talking about, we make our jokes, obviously, because we're out there, covering the protests and giving you the truth about what's going on in the streets. We talk about that unfiltered, unbiased, freshly squeezed, yada yada. You know what I mean? Yeah. All genius, by the way. Came up with that myself. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? But what that means, but I didn't really have like a meaning behind it at the time. You know what I mean? We just wanted to be a part of want to be a part of this process and document it. But like if we make the news, man, I want to really make like media with voices of people who are much more authentic than, you know, a reporter. I mean, that's really another way to describe it. I guess I ain't all the way educated, all right, but I got an idea, okay? I think there's some substance to it, man. You know, I do pay attention a lot. You know, you watch your CNNs or your Fox, all this stuff. You know, you see reporters there. For some reason, I don't know if you feel this way. I don't know if anybody at home feels this way. For me, there's like a disconnect sometimes. You know what I mean? Even though I know this person is just trying to be objective. That's what the media says. That's what the news says. They have to be objective. They gotta, you know, tell you, you know, just what's happening straight up. Except for the time they let that lady with them eyes on the screen. I don't know what the hell.
I can't find her. I wish I could find her.
Jesus Christ, man! Please, thank you. I'm glad she's lost in the internet. I could not handle that lady's bulging, my eyes poking out. But no, you know, there is a disconnect. You know what I mean? Because it just seems like that's not the type of person who you could sit down and have a conversation with. You know what I mean? But wouldn't you want the news to come from people who are, you know, just like you and me, you know, people who are willing to sit here and wear with a goofy shirt on and just kind of open up a little bit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's a game changer, bro. Maybe that exists. Maybe people feel like that exists. I know I've battled with, like, you know, you trying to recreate something people already do, but I mean, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. If it's out there, show me, man. I'll be the biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take something away from somebody else, but I really do feel like there's a need for us to have our stories told, you know, by us or by people who will identify with us. You know what I mean? And you know, I was reading this article and about what happened, which led to a lot of, you know, all the violence in the city that's going on right now, especially what happened down in Inglewood and everything. And, you know, you had what the article said was there was so much misinformation and misrepresentation of what was going on in that community. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had people saying that the guy was a certain age, you know what I mean? You had people saying that this person shot first, that person shot first, no cameras, there were cameras, there's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people from that area, they felt like nobody wanted to ask them any questions. That's what the article was saying. It was really, this lady was like, yeah, nobody really came to ask us what happened. You know what I mean? They just reported on what they just reported on what was gonna sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just reported on what was gonna turn your eyes. You know what I mean? You go, ooh, cops. Ooh, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Someone's throwing something.
Here we go. It's oh my gosh, man. You know, someone's throwing something. I can't like stress enough how like frustrating it is to see media, or not, you know, not just media, but just to see headlines and titles that just make it so like they just point the finger so much at the people who fight back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's so much of that. And you know what I mean? Because they want to be so quick to say, you shouldn't handle it this way. You know what I mean? We can't let it resort to this. You know what I mean? There's a better way of doing it. All right? And I understand that. It's not that we don't understand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? No one is, it's not we don't understand, but what we do say sometimes, you know what I mean? If I can speak as a frustrated individual, you know what I'm saying? When you tell me constantly, you know what I mean, there's other ways that you can go about getting your message across, and saying, we doing all of that already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We already doing that, and you getting mad at us for doing that. You know what I'm saying? So then how many, not one person can look at me and be like, I've asked you for this thing over and over and over and over and over again, and I'm still just supposed to just be like, well, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the root of where some of these people are coming from. You know what I mean? And but it creates a disconnect. You know what I'm saying? It just creates such a divide and so much tension. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't even want to come and understand why people get like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got things that make you mad, that'll make you get violent, and we know, we see them. You know what I'm saying? So far right now, it's just people walking in the street. That's really getting under people's skin. And masks. I guess it's two things. I lived that till 2020. Jaywalking and masks are the two things that they make white people so angry for some reason. They angry, dude. Like, dude, oh my gosh, man. So we went out to cover the situation.
We did.
Because to try to see if they were gonna, step on the Dan Ryan Expressway, which, is a very ambitious thing to do. You know what I mean? Like that was the idea. We're looking at it right here. We were gonna go out there and cover. Oh, let's Rovon right here on NBC. Anyway, now eventually they did not let us get on that highway. You know what I mean? But to see here's what got me, man. The guy that led the union, the police union, fucking said that they were like we were criminals. Like he was encouraging people.
He basically said that we're gonna charge people with federal crimes.
Yeah.
Just if you step on the highway, which is absurd.
Like, dude, like I'm just trying to step on the highway. Like, like, okay, so, ooh, man, I'm telling you, jaywalking and masks,
now,
bro.
Hold on, wait a minute. I thought I saw
jaywalking.
I thought I saw something.
Oh wait, you showing up this news feed there?
I thought I saw something here.
Look at that.
Who's that right there?
Oh wow, look at that. I didn't even see this.
Who is that?
Is that the line man?
I believe that is Daniel Jeremitrius Lime.
That is Danny Lime right there. Dude, I'm a fan. You know what's funny? I don't get a chance to watch what's going on.
Look who's in front.
Well, who's this guy?
Look who's in front.
Look who's this guy right here. This is what I'm saying. This is the type of news I want. This is what we need right here. You know what I'm saying? At least what I feel. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Hey, you see what I did there? Boom, Brandon.
Boom.
But look, okay. I mean, you saw these reporters. Look at them. They're over here. They got they would ask one or two people. And
they
like,
get their
cool.
snippets.
They get their snippets, and we were watching them, dude. Like they just gone, dude. Dude, our phones are damn near exploding, bro. With from the heat. You know what I mean? We out here trying
we had to shut our shit off. It was cooking.
Yeah, dude. But start to finish. You know what I mean? I saw another reporter. Remember the guy you wanted me to walk next to? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't obviously I didn't want to make it. I didn't want to make it a big deal about it and everything. I know you always try to get me in the front and everything, and that's cool. But there was a point where, especially because the mom, I think, had gotten brought to the front of the march.
It was a WGN guy, right?
Yeah. And I was like, for some reason, I just didn't want to get in front of the message that was right there behind me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be there, and So we battle with that all the time, obviously, because we got to cover the news. You got to get the lineman. You got to get Jeremitrius out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Jeremitrius.
Squeezing that juice. You got to get it. You know what I mean? Well, what was it? One of our guests when he said, this is a movement that shouldn't have one face. You know what I mean? It's a movement.
Absolutely.
It should be about literally. That was a big thing, a message that kept getting preached, among other things. So there were some.
Yeah, there's actually. I think we should speak to that. Okay. If you feel comfortable, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. All right, so this is all right.
Yeah.
It did bother me that our organizer, I guess our lead organizer, you know what I mean? I'll do my best not to use names just to not make it so, because some people get so, you know what I'm saying? This is was very much about, this is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? He was all about, listen to me, do what I say. Everybody get out the, it's like, we are not here for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're here to get this message out of all these people. You know what I mean? All these people who don't get the benefit of having the contacts or the resources to pull all this news and all this stuff. That's what the guy kept saying. I brought CNN here. I brought NBC.
You're using my platform.
What? No.
This is my march. This is my movement.
Really?
Blah, blah.
What, man? He made it sound like, dude. And then because he had all these names, it was a pretty cool thing where we had posters with names of people whose lives, they lost their lives or had their lives stolen by law enforcement. Oh, look, Radescu, Hollywood Hopkins right there. Here we are in the middle. But, so we wanted to hold these signs up and let people see, the names, and just so you would know who they were and everything. And he was like, all these names came to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he kept saying, these are my names. I'm looking around, I'm seeing names like Alton Smith, Eric Garner. I'm like, nigga, I know these names, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
You're not the one breaking these names to us.
Thank you. Exactly. So it's like I'm saying, the story that needs to be told are these type of voices, like this lady here, you know what I mean? The people in the community. We had gotten to the back. We started talking to people just in the march, actual people, you know, who were like from the area that were.
What was that one gentleman's name who ran from Kankakee or walked from Kankakee?
Yeah, Kankakee. Yeah, I forget his name, but his project was called like 46, something like that. But he said on the day George Floyd died, he said he walked 46 miles from Chicago to Kankakee to, you know, obviously in solidarity. And he said eventually, I don't know how he described it, but he said it was organic, and then people joined him and stuff like that along his march. He said he walked 46 miles straight. Like that is, you know what I mean? It's stuff like that, dude. He's not, you know, he wasn't doing that, you know, to make a statement or not. You know, he was doing it to make the statement that like this has to stop.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But he was drawing attention to a cause and not himself.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And those are the other ways that people are out here doing this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to acknowledge that, though. You know what I mean? You don't want to give any credence to that. You know what I mean? Because the first thing you get to see are what these big cameras show you, which is anger, which is, you know what I mean, destruction, which is all that. And I mean, all that, you know what I mean, that don't come from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really act like it comes from nowhere. You know what I mean? Like I just flip. No, nigga, that's no. Man, that's Kanye West shit. We ain't on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. It don't come from nowhere, dude. Exactly. So then when I go to explain to you where it comes from, the first thing you want to do is, hey, hey, what about this? What about this? You know what I'm saying? This, you see this? Like, come on now. I can't even take you seriously, bro. Yeah. I can't. You know what I'm saying? You got all these facts. You know, oh man, your community does this to each other. Your community's like this. I'm just saying, you know, it's out there, blah, blah, blah. And then I go, okay, well, all right, well, fine. If you want to take that stance, can I tell you the circumstances that put us here? Come on, man.
I had nothing to do with it.
I didn't do it. Did I do that?
Yeah. I
didn't do it. What are you mad at me for? I'm just saying I didn't do it. Actually, excuse me, while we're talking about it, get off my lawn. What are we saying? You know what I'm saying? Always, that's what I'm saying. And then I'm just supposed to be, no. Don't treat me like I'm stupid. Don't. Yeah. Don't treat me like I'm stupid. That's what you think. You treating us like we stupid, all right? We not. Not, bro. I'm telling you, it is just, we not dumb, bro. It don't come from nowhere, all right? It's the real people, all right? It's real shit going on.
Yeah. There's a lot of smugness out there too from the other side.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you do try and break down facts and numbers and shit, all they want to do is be like, oh well, you know, I was talking about and like people like to push goalposts around and like move shit around to fit their narrative, and it's
so much so,
including and not just the other side again, like we were saying, including where we were this weekend.
Yes.
People like to make it all about that.
Yes, exactly. You think we don't see that in our community too, man? You know, have people literally leaving that protest because they were like, no, man, it's not about this one individual. It's about all of these individuals who never got justice for losing their lives. Okay? Losing their lives. Now, this is a hard thing to talk about here, but it's something I feel necessary to touch on. These people did not get justice for losing their lives. And we know that a very serious tragedy happened very recently, you know what I'm saying, that has caused a lot of people to take this stance that, oh man, you ain't out here marching for this. You ain't out here trying to, you know what I mean, protest for this. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to say his name. You ain't trying to do this. But when justice got served, immediately, person was caught, right? The next day.
Oh, man.
In jail.
Within
we know
24 hours.
We've been watching this. We track this. We're like, yeah, justice. Got justice, all right? It's still a tragedy. Yes, it is. It's so sad. You know what I mean? That's why, like, I don't want to get into details because everybody who knows what I'm bringing up, you know what I'm talking about, man. That is sad, dude. Nobody wants to see that, bro. That makes me angry to see that. You know what I'm saying? Not happy.
Yeah.
I'm angry, you know what I mean? You got justice, though. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean, like, it doesn't mean we're sweeping it under. It doesn't mean we want to sweep it under the rug, ignore it, let it go. You know what I mean? You know it's going through a hard time. You know that family is going through a hard time. And these people, you know what I mean? It chokes me up just to bring it up. You know what I mean? It is hard. It's sad, all right? It's sad. And then you want me to feel a certain type of way about this, I do, all right? I do. I've been asking you to feel a certain type of way about the justice that the people in my community never got. that have been that, you know what I mean? A lot of people who are like the same age. You know what I mean? Children.
Yeah, 3-year-olds,
know what I mean?
4-year-olds. And the big problem with the whole, I'm going to just say his name because, Canon and Ant.
Yeah.
You're conflating two completely different things.
Yeah, dude.
Police brutality and injustice for people of color versus a murderer.
Exactly. And just like you said a second ago, the goalpost gets moved again. Yeah. You know what I mean?
We're not paying this murderer to be on the street to protect us.
Not at all, dude. Get him out of here.
Crazy guy.
Yeah, thank you. I would love, what the beauty, you know what the type of equality, the type of justice we're looking for, the type of system we're looking for, to where you can just look at individuals and judge them for their evil acts. You know what I'm saying? We all want the power to be able to do that. Okay?
That's why we pay the fucking police.
Thank you. We all want the power to do that. All right?
And I'll take it one step further. If you're mad about Canon and Ant, you should be mad that the cops aren't doing the same thing that they did for black communities.
Right.
That's why everyone's so fucking upset.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This is what it is. But you got your stance now. You got your spot now that you can sit here and just be like, oh, man. I had somebody reach out to me when we started going out to, covering the protests, right? And this person that I knew from years ago. So, this lady, she was like, I see the type of pain. White lady, I'll tell you what.
Sure.
White lady, I'll say it, white lady. You know what I mean? Real Karen. Real, she Karen, this one, you know what I mean? Still coming for you, Karens, all right? Didn't forget. Didn't bring you up last time, but I'm always in the game. Anyway. Full frontal assault, man. You got to call them out. You got to make sure they know. I mean, put your mask on, lady. All right? But she reached out to me, okay, when we first started doing this, all right? And then she goes, listen, I hear, I understand, the issues that's going on here. I hear your pain. It's right after George Floyd too. When everybody. I told you. I said it. This is the same thing happens every time. I told you that. I didn't want to make it like a big deal, James, because when you were talking about the healing in the community, I told you. I said, watch. You give it time. Eventually, it's the way it is. It just be like, well, I'm just sick of talking about it now. You know what I mean? You can't stop talking about it. You can't. You have to keep bringing this shit up because y'all eventually, winter comes, you go home. You bundle back up, and all of a sudden you like, oh no, maybe I don't. Oh man, maybe that's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? No, this shit is gonna keep happening. All right. But this lady reaches out to me, right? She goes, okay, listen, I understand the issues that you're facing. I feel for you. You know what I mean? If you're ever back, in this part of town where I live, she lives in a different state. You know what I mean? You're always welcome to come here and sit with me and my family. We'll sit and we'll talk to you. You know what I mean? All that stuff. I was like, oh, man. I was like, okay, all right, cool. I sent her a thank you. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. It was cool. Because hey, look, it was unwarranted. It was unprompted. So I'm like, okay, you know what? You sent that to me. You know what I mean? Clearly that was weighing on your heart. That was something you felt like you needed to say. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I appreciate that. Left it at that. The other day I go on there. And with this whole issue, you hear right away, you know what? I'm tired of being made feel guilty about the fact that I'm white, and you know what? I'm proud of it. Why? You know what I mean? White, literally. White. Yes, me. You know what I mean? Ah! You know what I'm saying? Ooh, yeah. Okay, okay, bro. Like, what? Didn't know, you mad? UK, so you can't take the fact that I call you white. You love calling me black, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad. So that's what the real issue is. Like, y'all segregated us. Y'all put us in our own communities. You know what I mean? You put us in all this situation. So told us you didn't want us to be a part of you and what you have, right? This is the biggest frustration too. You tell us constantly, we don't need that in our areas. We don't need that. Boom. Okay. So then what? Eventually, we just go, all right, fine. We don't need you. What do you mean you don't need us? What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, and then we back to square one again. They're like, okay, so then do you want to work? Nope, go away, get out of here. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll go away. Where are you going? Where you think you're gonna go? Dude, how much? That's some psycho ex-girlfriend bullshit. All right, for real. That is what that is, dude. That is what that is. We can't do this. That is what that is. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about, you got all these people who are like, go back. Why don't you go back to Africa? Why don't you go back to your country? Why don't you go back to this? Okay, well, how about we've even asked you for the resources to just have our own shit. You know what I'm saying? hey, well, okay, cool. Well, you want me to go do my own thing? Give me what you owe me for putting all this together. You know what I mean? For free, for free. Give me what you owe me. Give me that back pay. You know what I mean? Give me what, you know what I'm saying? We'll call it square. I'll go do my thing. I can't give you that. Can't, oof, man, look, my pocket. You see my pockets, man. I'm sorry. I was just, my wallet, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, that Kevin Hart jokes, I got checking and saving. You know, we moving shit around now. You know what I'm saying? And then you look me in my eye and tell me, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got what you owe me. You ain't got, you know what I mean? You don't want to give me back what you owe me. You don't got none of that. You know what I'm saying? And then you tell me, you're just like, hey, you're just supposed to just be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? And then even when I do walk away and go do my own thing, you go, nope, no, we got to put him somewhere. You got to put me somewhere. You know? That's frustrating, man.
Yeah.
It's frustration, dude. That's where that frustration comes from. I mean, that's the root of it. Even explaining all that, you know what I mean? And I know I've explained a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact there's people that still won't get it. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. You don't want to get it. You don't want to get it. You don't want to get it. You are okay. And then here we go. Here's another layer. And then when I say you're just okay with things being the way they are. Man, how could you call me such and such? It's like, what? Do you have anything to stand on, really, other than the fact that, you know, you just want to be in charge? That's it. You just that one kid that you the kid that when other people, you don't want to play with a toy until you see someone else playing with a toy. Then you want the toy back. You know what I mean? You ain't into nothing unless you see, it looks like they having fun over there. Let me go ruin that fun, or let me go, if they don't want to get me involved, or if they do let me get involved, then I'm just going to make it all about me. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let other people have their shit. You can't. You know why? Because you ain't got no shit of your own. Exactly. That's what you're really mad about. The anger of literally, do you see this, James? You know they're angry that we have a culture of our own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's part of their message, is that white culture is dying or whatever. But, like, there's no such thing as white culture anyway.
You know what I mean? And unfortunately, guess what? You did that to yourselves. You wanted the numbers. So when you turned everything to just being a white American, there are a lot of different ethnicities within the white community, just like within the black community, the diaspora,
Italian and Irish and Polish, like all these other. You can claim one of those. Like, there's no that's. Dude, as a fucking white guy, that pisses me off more than anything. Like, we don't have a cult. What do you like? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but guess what? That's because your granddaddies and your granddaddies were like, look, here's what we're going to do. Since we all got the numbers, we got the same shade, we just going to call it this. Boom. All right?
Yeah.
So then we always in charge. We always get to, you know what I mean? Say the thing. So now you can't even look at, well, you got all these people doing these 23andMe's and fucking.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, I found out I was 16%. Ooh, you know what I mean? Getting all excited about that stuff.
Shit. Go fucking join one of those.
Think about how your entire life, you know, because you got these old people. Think about how their entire life, they just thought they were just this blank slate, bro. Yeah. You think you just this blank slate. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even have the time to embrace and understand the intricacies of where you're from or where your family's from and all that stuff, because you just this blank slate, all right? And you getting mad at all these colorful people out here, all right? All of this art, okay?
Yeah.
And it's upsetting you because you just got this, you know what I mean? And then you robbed, just like you, James. You talk about you being mad, man. You get robbed, you know, that experience, you know, of your life of trying to understand a part of who you are. You know what I'm saying? You get robbed. That's what you're doing. So when you're teaching your kids to have that mindset, or to treat people like this, or to look at people a certain way, you are teaching them that you're teaching them not even to look at the better parts of themselves. You teach them not to get to know themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're just saying, hey, don't worry about that. You know what I mean? They're not. You know what I mean? You just cut. That's sad, bro. It's just sad as fuck. It's sad as fuck. So you mad? I see why you mad, dude. I'll be honest. Like, you know, white people getting mad, dude, is hilarious. Why you think it's so funny? Why you think it's so funny to black people when we see white people getting mad? Because you don't even know what you're mad at. Exactly. Exactly. You know who else does that? Toddlers. And what do? You just be watching them just. That's what a Karen and a Target ripping masks on the ground is. I can't. You don't even know what you're mad at.
Yeah. And I guarantee you, if you did, it's not important enough to be mad about it.
Exactly. But you want to feel entitled to that anger.
Yeah.
So you got to hold on to it. That's why your goalpost keeps moving. All right. There is no foundation. There's not. I'm telling you, I'm gonna learn how to work the ground, man. You got no soil. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing in there. You don't got no mulch in there to hold it together. No cedar bark or anything to give it nutrients to absorb moisture or anything like that. You're not doing no type of work. You know what I mean? At all. You just put it in the ground. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, you throw some water on there. You be like, I wonder why it's not looking so colorful. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's a great analogy. All right, you plant a seed, you putting a seed in the ground, and that's what you do. You just walk around, you throw some water on every once in a while. You know what I mean? But then you got this other farmer is over here doing all the stuff that I told you. All right, and then you're like, oh man, why is he doing all this? And why is his coming out like this? You know what I'm saying? Wow, that looks so great. You know what I mean? But instead of learning why his is gonna come out like this, you know what you do? You just take his and then you smack it into your fucking. You take your tree out, then take his, smack it into your tree. You know what I mean? And then look at him and be like, oh, I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know what happened. It's a wild thing. It's frustrating, dude. You gotta learn what you're mad at, bro. Seriously, like learn. I think that's important. I think that's the message of today, man. Understand. Like we talked about a little bit last week with a Carmelita. It was great. Like she dropped some real shit. You know what I mean? Learn the root of your anger. You know what I mean? Where's it coming from? And trust me, like because if you really, like you said, if you really wanted to look into it, if you really wanted to step back, and and break, you know what I mean? You would realize certain things are less important than others. You know what I'm saying? You would realize that, a badge and a uniform is not the same as, as a life. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right. You can take a uniform off, man.
Take it off, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can, man.
It might be hard because it's a lifestyle. And it's something you chose and maybe you worked hard at, but you can. You can take it off.
Take it off, man. You can. Dude, you saw them cops out there, bro. They don't want to be dressed like that. They don't want to be dressed like that. I'm telling you. Did you see some of these dudes with the ones that had on the real riot gear?
Oh, the state police?
The state police when they had on. Dude, I was like, yo, this one dude was chubby as hell.
He looked like a burnt marshmallow.
No,
dude.
I was like, bro, you don't want to be in that, bro. Yeah, you left the s'more out for too long and it just started squeezing out the side. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro. And like Emily said, I was like, yo, you hot as hell in there, bro. You don't want to be dressed like that, okay? But like you said, they done took all this time to put on this gear. It comes with a mindset, bro.
Honey, where are my knee pads?
Yeah, you've done all this. It's like a football player or like anything. You put on this uniform, you take on this mindset. I'm about to defend justice, baby. I'm out here That's why when the people talk about, you looking at these police, I'm telling you, you looking at these police and they're sitting there going like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? They're like, look how they carry the baton. They just like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? You see them, dude, they'll be flexing their shoulders and everything. They're like, I can't wait, you know what I mean? Because you geared up. You geared up. And so that's why they go out there and they do that crazy shit, dude.
They look like fucking like low rent Ghostbusters.
Look at that. They don't want to be dressed. It was hot as hell on Saturday, bro. They don't want to be dressed like that, dude. They don't want to. You know what I mean? This is a cop in Seattle. He's resigning. He resigned. He went on Twitter. It was pretty cool. It was a Twitter video. He goes up there and he's like, I am quitting. He goes, you guys won. He talks to this protester. He goes, you guys won. He's like, yeah, 2 months of this shit. He's like, 2 months of this shit. 2 months, you won. There you go. I'm resigning. I'm resigning from being a police officer. You know what I mean? But his reason was that he was just sick of all the protesters being on every day. I guess he got put on protest duty. You know what I'm saying? And he's had to do this every single day. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, you can take that uniform off. He realized one thing. I can take this uniform off. All right? I can't take this skin off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just understand what you're mad at, bro. Understand what you're mad at. You know what I mean? And saying a lot doesn't really mean that you're, saying a lot of words doesn't really mean that you're saying, some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Typing a bunch of stuff and, like you said, conflating all these issues just so that you can have this chance to, is not, understand what you're mad at. I mean, I got to keep looking back at myself and doing that. I have to keep checking myself on a daily basis, looking at certain things that, you know, when I get frustrated. I mean, James, you know, my voice a reason for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, this dude done pulled me back from some ledges. I'm like, it's time. It's like, cause low key, I'll tell you, I'm a revolutionary. So low key, I just be there's every once in a while I'll be hitting up James. I'm like, all right, James, they're calling justice. He'd just be like, bro, just, hey man.
Look, you know? Every revolutionary needs an advisor. Okay.
You do, but I want you to know. I hope you don't. I hope you know. I greatly appreciate having that. You know what I mean? I greatly appreciate having people around me who are willing to tell me when I'm like, hey, bro, you need to. I know you want it. I know you want what you say. Well, I know you want the glory. All right, but just, you know, let's do this the right way. You know what I mean? You need people around there like that. You do. A lot of people on the other side don't have that. They just got everybody just joining. Whoa, yeah, get it going. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, President Day got that. Soon as somebody say something to the president, what does he do, man? Hey, Miss President. Hey, Miss President. Hey, Miss President. Miss President, real quick. Hey, can I get you real quick? That was dumb. He's like, oh, that was dumb? You know what else was dumb? Hiring you. You're out. That's that shit. And look where we at. Well, you know, hey, whatever, man. You want to vote for him again? All right, cool. You know what I mean? Told you, man, this bunker's coming. It's another reason I'm going to learn this land, bro. I'm telling you. This nigga, hey, some of y'all, hey, y'all really want to vote for this nigga again? Okay. All right. You know what I mean? I'm not even, at this point, I've had all the arguments I can have. We've seen all the results of what this man being in charge is, all right? There's nothing else I can say to you. There's nothing else I can convince you of. I've had plenty of them. I've been out in the trenches, you know what I mean? I've been having these discussions. It's people, they just gonna vote for him, you know what I mean? I know I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't voting for him, you know what I mean? But hey, y'all want 4 more? Hey, if you want it, go ahead. Just go ahead, you know what I mean? Go ahead. I'm gonna learn how to work this land, okay? Learn how to grow these fruits and vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to hunt. I think I'm gonna go give me a bow and arrow, James. That's what I think. I think, you know what? I'm moving to bow and arrow. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I'm
gonna go bow and arrow, baby. That's what I watched Book of Eli. I'm telling you, this is what y'all want. Go do it. I'm gonna go gear up like these niggas. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Then we'll see what happens. All right, go ahead, man. Oh man, I looked at these comments today. Look at that, man. Oh man, we had somebody. Oh, it's an American flag. I already know it's something. I already know what's happening. Uh-oh. Go ahead, James. Go ahead, James. What do we got? What do we got going on here? What do we got?
Let me see. There's so many open I gotta fucking look at here. Hang on. Mm-hmm. Wait, do you have comments in here that you can read?
Oh, I see. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, look at him. See this shit right here. Look, yeah, I bet you can't fight, bro. Soy boy talks like it. Yeah, see, this is what it is right there. See, look.
Big man behind his keyboard.
Yeah, bro, I'm saying, hey, man, you know me. Hey, you know me, Jay. Hey, listen, hey, what? You want to say? Oh,
it's this John Q for Dad guy. Yeah.
You want to come? Hey, bro, you know what I mean?
He just told you he has a real job, you fucking retard.
That's all good.
Get out of here.
Nah, man, let him. Hey, you know, that's what I'm saying, though. I had these discussions. This is literally all I'm. Hey, if you watching this, you get time to go look at it. Go look at it. Look at his name. I'm telling you, bro. That's what. Go. Hey, go vote for him. I see it, dude. I see it. 4 more years, dude. Michael 2020. Go for it. I promise you, you gonna get everything you deserve. I promise you, bro. I ain't even worry about it. Like I say, because you can't. That's the whole point. Like, you can't let that type of mindset, derail. You know what I mean? Your need. You know what I mean, to better yourself. You know what I mean?
Well, and this dude probably isn't even a real person anyway. He doesn't have a picture of himself up. Dude, fucking ignore the bots. Exactly. Online and in life.
Exactly. I like that, James. There you go, James. Look at that. See, I'm telling you, I'm training everybody getting this.
Yeah, there's
bots
everywhere.
Getting this wisdom, bro. Everybody getting this wisdom, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need it. Hey, this is what it is. It's bots in real life. It's bots online. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing to better yourself? All right, what are you really mad at? I mean, I think that's the best way. That's the best way to come to a close, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is, dude. Honestly, man. If you enjoyed this, man, if you felt like you got something from this, man, I really do appreciate you watching, man. Even if you didn't like it, I appreciate you watching, bro. Hey, John Q, hey, you stuck with me the whole time, baby. I appreciate you. Stuck with me the whole time, baby. Hey, I rocks with you, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm saying? So, Love you the whole time, man. If not, it's cool, man. That's why we come here, bro. I'm glad we had another time decompress. How you feel, James? You feeling all right, bro?
I feel great.
Oh, good, man. You know what I mean? That's what we trying to do, man. Trying to cleanse some souls. You got something from this. Thank you, man. And like I said before, like I say every week, we can't all be perfect. We can be people, man.
That's right, baby.
That's all it is. So y'all have a good night, man. Get on out there. Enjoy the rest of this summer, because this winter is coming, bro. See you soon.